Greetings, folks. We are here at our vineyard at Jones Family Farms. We're over here at our Pumpkin Seed Hill farm location, and we happen to be in our vineyard area where the varietal of Cabernet Franc has just about reached its fruitful time of harvest, and we're here with Farmer Joe. Good morning, Joe.
Morning.
So, Joe, we took a little video of you here earlier this year.
Yep.
In the vineyard over on the north end of these grapes. So we're in the south end at the moment.
Yep.
And you're just doing a little analysis. Tell us a little bit about all the fruitfulness from the work that you've done.
Yeah, so this is our Cabernet Franc block. We have just about an acre of vines, and we're mid-October, so right about the time we're harvesting. We're going to harvest this block actually on Thursday. Today's Monday, so I'm scouting, checking out pest issues or the condition of the crop. A few days ago I did a juice analysis, so we check out the sugar, the acids, and then the pH. And we're very happy with the crop. This is probably one of the best crops of the decade, one of the few. And we had a long, hot, dry summer, and then we've really been blessed with little rain in the key ripening areas.
For some things, I know it's kind of harsh with other crops.
Yeah, it's the one thing that will kind of tolerate it.
Right. I mean, when you think of great wine areas of the world, Portugal, Spain, Italy, the dry, hot Mediterranean climate, and we typically don't get that in Connecticut, but we did this year. So if there's one thing that was a benefit from the drought was being able to grow some great grapes. Why don't you show me a little up close, Joe, what we have going on here? Obviously, this is our fruit zone, correct?
Yes. So this is a, as I've said in past videos, this is a VSP, vertical shoot positioning trellis system. And actually, this vine right here is a cordon pruned, so it's spur pruned. So you have one main 2-plus-year-old wood, which is the cordon, this piece right here. And off of that, you have these 2 or 3 bud spurs that push out shoots every year. And in the video in the spring we're coming through and thinning out the shoots and different things that would push out in undesirable locations. So now what you're left with is very desirable shoot positioning, and then each of those shoots out of their buds pushed out leaves and then clusters.
Very nice.
We're very happy with the fruit. It's, like I said, a very exciting harvest for us. So just with these shears, this entire block will be hand harvested in a few days. So it's a
whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Those little snippers
right
there.
Yep. Each cluster is hand harvested here at Jones.
Wow. So it's not like some of the major production areas that have machines come in and shake the vines and come through with heavy equipment, compacting the soil and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hand work. I know. I saw the hand work when you were readying it, and
especially with this is in the family of Vitis vinifera, so it's a family of grapes. A lot of names, Riesling and Cab Franc, Cabernet Sauvignon. You can do a little more research on vinifera and Labrusca and natives and hybrids and whatnot. But vinifera, especially on the East Coast, it requires a little bit more attention to detail while growing it, just because of our climate and challenges that we face pest-wise. So a lot of work went into these vines, and it's really paying off because we just have a beautiful crop here, and we're all very excited about it.
Terrific. So the next step, as you said, today's Monday. Thursday, probably we're going to be doing the harvest.
Yes.
How long will that take for this area?
For this block, it's only about an acre, and it's very easy picking. It's obviously red grapes, so you can see them.
Yeah, it's pretty kind of hard to mistake it.
As you can see, the canopy has been leaf pulled very early on, and it's very exposed. So this will probably take most of the day for our crew to... Yeah,
so the whole crew will work at it.
Yes.
And then, do you press it right away and crush it?
So actually, we have luckily, we have what we call a Connex box that's refrigerated, and we will store the fruit overnight into the box so that when we bring in the fruit to the cellar, it's coming in at about 40 degrees. So we like to process our fruit as cold as possible to reduce spoilage problems that may arise. So what happened with this fruit, on Friday, after we pick it, the day after, we'll pull it out of our refrigeration unit, and we will crush it, crush into stem directly into fermentation bins. But with this wine, that's what we normally do for reds. But for this Cabernet Franc, we do a little bit different just because we have a very special piece of equipment at our cellar. It's actually a pneumatic punch-down tank. So it's a fermentation vessel that has an onboard computer and pneumatic cylinder. So it uses air to actuate a stainless steel plunger that actually punches down the cap on the fermenting wine.
Oh,
so take a step back here. Fermenting red wine, the CO2 that's produced when the yeast metabolizes the sugar, CO2 rises the skins up to the top of the wine, and you produce a cap. And the cap is essentially a big heat sink for heat. It dries out, so you could have many issues if you don't punch down, and you really decrease your extraction.
So by punching down, you mean you really have to break that capping and kind of stir it up.
You want to homogenize your entire fermentation, so you're getting maximum extraction for color, tannins, a little bit of sugar actually, sugar in the skins and pulp. And then you just want to keep everything happy and healthy. You don't want anything to dry out or become an outlier in the fermentation vessel.
Terrific. Happy and healthy. Yes. I love it. I love it, Joe. Well, you seem very happy at this year's harvest, and the harvest is very healthy.
Yes.
So in that regard, thank you for giving us your expertise. Obviously, a lot of knowledge in that head regarding all of the winemaking and the growing here that goes on in the vineyard. So with that said, folks, it is a beautiful day here at the farm, and we hope you'll be able to visit our winery and perhaps select that Cab Franc wine and enjoy all that went into it with the knowledge of what's been going on here in our vineyard. Thanks so much, Joe.
No problem. Take it easy.